Bomb threats at 3 Ivy League college campuses caused evacuations and police investigations Sunday, with at least 2 schools saying the threats there were unfounded. Cornell, Columbia, and Brown universities alerted students to the threats. Authorities at Columbia and Brown said campus buildings had been cleared by Sunday evening. In Ithaca, New York, Cornell police cordoned off the center of campus on Sunday after receiving a call that bombs were placed in 4 buildings. The threats came 2 days after a bomb threat at Yale University forced the evacuation of several buildings as well as nearby businesses in New Haven, Connecticut. The failed assassination attempt against Iraq's prime minister at his residence on Sunday has raised tensions following last month's parliamentary elections, where Iran-backed militias were the biggest losers. Helicopters circled in the Baghdad skies throughout the day, while troops and patrols were reinforced on the streets and near the capital's fortified green zone, where the overnight attack occurred. Prime Minister Mustafa al-Kadhimi appeared in a televised speech soon after the attack, which was carried out on his residence by armed drones. The prime minister only suffered a cut, but 7 of his security guards were wounded in the attack, according to 2 Iraqi officials. In his speech, al-Kadhimi called for calm dialogue. He called the attacks cowardly. He said such attacks don't build a future. Later Sunday, he met with the Iraqi president and held meetings of his cabinet and security team. There was no claim of responsibility. Suspicion fell on Iran-backed militias. The White House said Sunday it's confident that the courts will eventually approve U.S. President Joe Biden's mandate that U.S. businesses with 100 workers or more insist that their workers either be vaccinated against the coronavirus or be frequently tested, despite an initial court ruling which has halted the vaccination requirement. White House Chief of Staff Ron Klain told NBC's Meet the Press on Sunday that he's confident that the validity of the requirement will be upheld when the matter is fully adjudicated, in his words, and not just a temporary order. The order affects 84 million private sector workers and is set to take effect on January 4th. Klain characterized the vaccination order as common sense to help end the pandemic in the United States. Nicaraguans went to the polls Sunday in an election marked by longtime President Daniel Ortega's ruthless campaign to extend his grip on power by jailing opponents, in a vote critics labeled a farce, but the veteran politician described as a call for peace. Ortega, a one-time guerrilla who helped depose a right-wing family dictatorship in the late 1970s, is almost certain to get a 4th straight term that would prolong his status as the America's longest-serving leader, alongside his wife, who is vice president. Ortega's only opposition on the ballot came from 5 little-known candidates of small allied parties. About 4.5 million Nicaraguans were eligible to vote. Ortega spoke Sunday afternoon to a group of youth in an address broadcast on state television. He called opponents demons who don't want peace. Poland's health ministry has issued instructions to doctors confirming that it is legal to end a pregnancy when a woman's life or health is in danger. The document comes in reaction to the hospital death of a young mother whose pregnancy had medical problems. Her family said doctors held off performing an abortion even though her fetus had severe medical problems. Poles held nationwide protests over the weekend, blaming her death on Poland's restrictive abortion law. Women's rights activists say the new law has chilling effects on doctors. The ministry said Sunday it is in line with the law to terminate a pregnancy when the woman's health or life is in danger. And beginning Monday, the United States is lifting its bans on travel from countries including Brazil, China, India, South Africa, the United Kingdom, and much of Europe. In most cases, international travelers to the United States must be vaccinated. The U.S. is also reopening the land borders with Canada and Mexico for people who are vaccinated.
Hi, thank you for watching. I hope the videos are useful for you. Please subscribe to my channel using the button below.